Hi guys, Domun here with a new haircut. Today I'll be sharing my experience as working as a rickshaw driver here in Korea. Okay, so this winter I worked as a rickshaw driver in an area called the Bukchon in Seoul for about 4 months, January to April. So what this job is that you can consider it as a human taxi, guiding around the Bukchon area, riding people in the back. You can think of it as a taxi powered by human. Does that make sense? You can also have tours with it. I personally have to memorize all the great spots and the explanation and the historical facts around the Bukchon area and give a guide to the customers. First of all, let me talk about the wage. You can earn a lot of money from this job. When you are fully booked, you can earn about $25 per hour. But before actually earning the money, there are some steps to become a rickshaw driver here in the company that I worked in. First of all, you have to pass the test. Before passing the test, you have to work for free or half the wage, which I did. I worked as a free paying driver here and then failed the exam and quit the job. So that's pretty sad, but it was a great experience. I learned a lot from it. Okay, so how I got the job. I had a dinner with my friends and one day he told me that he's a rickshaw driver. Well, that was very interesting, and he gave me a chance to ride the rickshaw driver in the back from the customer's perspective, and it was really fun. So I decided to just try it out and be a rickshaw driver as my part-time job. I applied and I had an interview and I got accepted. But until I passed the exam, I had to work for free. I had to practice, I had to know all the routes, memorize all the explanation and the historical facts. So there I went, paddling. Where do I work? I worked at Bukchon. Bukchon is an area right next to all the palaces in Joseon Dynasty. It's where the king and high officials lived in Joseon Dynasty. And right next to Bukchon, there is the Blue House, where current president lives. Bukchon is very special because there are a lot of hanoks. Hanok is a Korean traditional house. If you have a chance to come to visit to Seoul, I highly recommend coming to Bukchon area, checking out the hanoks. So if you run around Bukchon, you may find a human-powered taxi. First of all, it's very weird, very extraordinary other than cars or motorcycles. As a rickshaw driver, I could feel a lot of people staring at me. It was a really hard job for me because I had to pedal and explain simultaneously. So it was so hard. I had to memorize all the facts. I had to pedal, and putting like 100 kilograms in the back was also really hard. Also, I worked in the middle of the winter, which was super cold. Yeah. And while working, I fell in love with the place Bukchon. If you come to Korea and Seoul, I highly recommend visiting a place called Bukchon Palgyeong. The Palgyeong means that 8 places that you have to visit. If you visit there, you will find it very, very amazingly beautiful. This is my short experience of working as a rickshaw driver here at Korea. It's a pretty good job, but I failed to pass the exam, which took about 4 months to practice. So I quit. If you like meeting new people, if you like exercising, if you like riding bicycles, this is a really interesting job to have. Hope today's video was informative, and I will